guys, it's me again. I know I haven't posted or said anything for a long time. So today I decided to make things more exciting by wearing costume and videotaping at the same time. I was gonna sit down, but I decided that Supergirl never sits down. Oh God, something is missing. Something's missing. Give me a second. How about that? All right, guys. So, anyway, I haven't recorded for a long time because, as most of you know, I'm in a graduate school and things are not that easy in a graduate school. Every day is a crisis in my life, whether with homework, with life in general, and everything else, you know. But today, I am going to talk to you about the hardship of being in a graduate school. I'm not complaining. Obviously, it's a blessing to be in graduate school and be able... Oh, I hear the sirens. I'm probably gonna go save lives. Give me a second. Be right back. Lives are saved. So anyway, enough with the jokes. I have been in a graduate school for 3 years. 3 years, and I have 3 more to go. And that's a lot of years in school, I'm telling you. Like, sometimes I keep wondering, is this worth it? But who knows? And then other times I'm like, well, when I get that degree, what else? Then what? If I get a degree. But you guys, I'm getting tired, so in a minute I might just sit down. And so basically the hardship of being a graduate student in any program, but specifically I'm going to talk about those who were in psychology, medical school. I don't know much about medical school because I'm in psychology, but I've met a lot of students from medical programs who have told me that it's really stressful. And sometimes people wonder, what's the point of all of this? What is at the end of the tunnel and all that? So far, what has been the biggest challenge in my graduate school life is, wait for it, everything. Okay, so time management. Time management is like sometimes you don't even think you have enough time in a day to complete everything that you need to do, whether it's homework, or whether it's work, whether it's paying the bills, sleeping, taking care of yourself. Sometimes a day isn't just enough. And that has been the biggest pain in the butt challenge of my graduate life. Then there's waking up in the morning. Sometimes it's very hard to wake up in the morning anyway, whether you're in a graduate school or not. Sometimes it's just not that easy to get up. And so when you're in a grad school, you stay up doing homework, and then the minute you close your eyes and start feeling so good, your alarm goes on. And guess what? You're gonna wake up, start the whole damn thing again. So basically, yeah, sleeping or waking up in the morning, it is a big challenge because sometimes, I don't know how many of y'all out there do this, but sometimes your alarm will go off, snooze, turn it off, fall asleep again, turn it off, and then the minute you're ready to wake up, you're already late for school, and you wonder, should I even show up, or should I just not even show up at all? But then you know, if you don't show up, your career life depends on it. So you gotta show up, and then you got people in your hotel telling you that you're not taking life seriously, even though you think you're doing good. Okay, another challenge of mine personally is waking up from a nap and trying to do homework. So sometimes I get off at 5, other times I get off, like, I have a class that ends at 9:30. I come home when the class ends early, like maybe at 8. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna write like 8-page paper, make it look good. I get home, look at my bed and be like, well, I could take like a 20 minutes nap, and then when I wake up, I could work on the paper. Guess what? That homework is gonna do itself because I'm gonna take a nap. When I come up from a nap, ready to do homework, I look at my TV. And I remember there's an episode of Grey's Anatomy I haven't done watching. And I gotta watch that, take another 30 minutes to watch that TV show or that episode, and then get back to the homework. The next thing you know, it's the morning after. Guess what? You didn't do the paper. It's due that morning. You have only like 2 hours to get everything done, chop. And if you're like me, you just free write and forget to cite. Guess what? That's another challenge. When you forget to cite, That paper is not going anywhere. You're gonna get busted for plagiarism, and you don't want that to happen. But that has been a challenge of mine. I haven't been busted for plagiarism because I try my hardest to cite everything. So you do the same. So what did we talk about? Okay, so time management, waking up from a nap, waking up in the morning in general. And when you get into grad school, you guys, they tell you that it's not gonna be like college, it's not gonna be like high school where like everybody's in your hotel, you gotta show up. If you don't show up, you don't get a grade. And in grad school, they say it's up to you. Well, they lie. It is freaking not up to you. Because when you're late or when you miss anything, they're on your tail like you're a little baby. Like you don't know what you're doing with your life. And there's like multiple people telling you what to do with it. And sometimes just leave up to them to tell you what to do. Whether you do it or not, it's up to you. Do I do it? Well, let's not even go there. But yeah, so it's not up to you in grad school. It's not up to you to come or not. It's not up to you to miss classes. Because if you miss, there's a certain amount. If you miss 2 classes, for example, you're busted for the whole class that you paid. Freaking expensive. So yeah, when you miss it, you fail. You don't get your money back. And guess what? You have to take it again the following semester or sometime the following year because some classes are a whole year long. So much of Supergirl saving the world. So what else? Oh Lord. And then you think things it couldn't get any worse. Then you gotta do a dissertation or a thesis or research or whatever you call it. That one thing you have to do before you graduate that determines the last 10 years of your life. Basically everything you have been doing from day one, it is completely nothing without a thesis, without a dissertation. And in my program, we call dissertation. So if you fail that, no, let me see how to put it. Not even failing. If you don't complete it on time, it can take you another year or 2 or 3, sometimes freaking 4 years working on that little one thing that you could have just wrote that. Don't go to grad school, just write dissertation and then graduate, get a degree. But no. So when you get into dissertation, that is where you think, oh, time management wasn't challenging enough. Waking up from a nap wasn't challenging enough. Waking up in the morning, not enough. Dissertation, my dear boys and girls, that's where you question life. That's where you start questioning your existence, because life is going to tease you. Life is going to mess with you when it comes to dissertations. So basically, this is how it works with my program. So you have to do chapters. I think there's 5 chapters. So chapter 1 is like you get to familiarize yourself with your topic, you get to know it, introduce it, and you have to let your chair is the person who is going to approve or disapprove everything you do. Basically, your whole life in this year or 2 depends on your chair, your whole career life. So then chapter 1, you submit it. It's about just so short, 30 to 35 pages, right? Yeah, that's short. And then, the hardest part, you gotta do a lit review. Literature review is literally dying, but like not dying and stop breathing, but you keep dying every second. It's like somebody like picking your skin every second. That's literature review for dissertation. You're gonna read a lot of articles. Then you have to find what's useful or what not. And you have to make sure you don't forget or you don't plagiarize or you don't use the same words. It is a lot of crap, I'm telling you. And then you submit that. That's like you're already like down to 50 pages. Your chair gets it, looks through it all. I feel bad for those people, man. Even though they're like on our tail constantly, they have to read that. Then the minute you think you're done with lit review, chair calls you or emails you and says, hey, guess what? Yeah, you have to redo it again. What? Wait, what? Where's the Supergirl when I need her now? Like I need her to write that lit review for me because I'm out. Like I'm dead already. Like I'm a cop lying here. Done. And so you complain about it, you pouty about it, and then you gotta sit again and start writing. If you join grad school and you loved writing, this is where you start hating writing, even if it's just writing a little paragraph about your life or like who you are. You start hating every little thing about writing because that's what you spend doing in grad school. Okay, then there's the methodology. This is where you get to find instruments that you're using. You get to define your population, where you're doing your research, everything. That is not the worst part. You gotta go through the institutional review board. That's who approves whether or not your research is going to actually put into effect. And that's like a year later probably sometimes. And it gets there. takes at least 3 months to 4 months to get through everything, and then they give it back to you sometime. Most of the time, it's like you gotta redo it because you're using population that is not acceptable. You're using human subject. And I understand we gotta protect the people, but luckily, when I started, I was told it is so hard to do research with the kids because you gotta deal with the parents. No offense to parents, we love you, but yeah, I'm just gonna stop right there. I'm not gonna say anything after that. But right now, I'm on like, I have to redo my chapter 1, I have to redo my chapter 2, which is rate review, and then I have to do methodology, and then the rest is kind of easy because then you're already like testing people, writing down what you found, and like telling people your results, which is pretty much the only exciting part of your life. While you're doing your dissertations, guys, don't get too excited. It is not the only thing you're working on. At the same freaking time, you're working on your practicum, seeing patients, doing stuff that you're supposed to do to graduate, and in class. So basically here, let me tell you my schedule. Monday, working till 5. Tuesday, classes until 9:30. Thursday, classes, 9:30. Wednesday, I skipped it because it's the hardest day. Supervisions all freaking day. Friday, same thing. Saturday, sit down and write stuff and blah, blah, blah. Sunday, I got church. That's the most exciting part of my career life. I got to go to church and forget my books and my computer and everything. Wait. And then I have to do laundry. I have to clean. I am only Supergirl, you know? Sometimes I need help saving the world. No, sometimes I need help saving myself from education because I can't do it alone. But you guys, that's pretty much what's been the hardest part of my graduate life. Well, and driving, because that's part of it, especially when you live in Los Angeles and you work in Westwood, because you have to drive through downtown, and you know how bad is downtown LA to drive? I can't even tell you. So basically, with no traffic, it's 1.5 hours to get to Westwood. There's no such a day that we say there's no traffic. So basically, I drive 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening. By the time I get home, which is around 9 something, I'm dead. All I want is that nap that I can't wake up from, or just watch my freaking TV show. So now my career life is ruined, and you're wondering, how do I keep it cool? How do I save the world and save myself at the same time? Well, I do not. So far, I have managed to eat Wendy's every night, sometimes a whole freaking bottle of Merlot, and pretend like I'm saving the world. Meanwhile, I can't even save myself. So anyways, guys, that's about it. That's what I had for today. I can't believe I was standing the whole time. So that's what I have for you guys today. If you like my channel, please subscribe, share with friends. Let me know the content that you would like to see and hear from me. And don't mind my fatness right here going on. That's off topic. Yeah, that's me. So anyways, yeah, if you like my video, give it a thumbs up, share, give me some love, and let me know what you want to hear from me. And meanwhile, I'm gonna go save the color. Thank you guys. Bye bye.